everybody, this is Aris. Welcome to Arbitral Mathematics channel. On last two episodes, we have looked at the number patterns which involve arithmetic and geometric sequence. Today, in this video, I'm going to show you the third type of number patterns, which is quadratic sequence. Without further ado, let's look at the following example. Alright, let's get started now. So today we're going to learn on the third type of number patterns which involve quadratic sequence. Alright, so first question here. The question gives us 5, 6, 8, 11, 15 and so on, this sequence, right? And it asks us to find the general term Tn. Okay, so our first step here is we need to find the common difference of this group of numbers. So let's start now. So here will be 1, right? The difference is 1. And then next the difference will be 2. Next is 3. Last one will be 4, right? Okay, so in this case, we can't get the common difference, right? So it means we can't use arithmetic progression. Okay, so how are we going to keep on finding? Our next step here will be we need to keep on finding the third layer here. So the common difference, okay, here will be 2 minus 1 is 1, right? Here is 1. And then here is 1 as well. Okay, so here surprisingly, so we can get the common difference here. And then we stop at here. Okay, so we need to use the quadratic sequence. Okay, before we use the formula, right, I need you to memorize some formulas here. So it's very easy. So the first layer here, 5, 6, 8, 11, 15. So I want you all to memorize the formula here is A plus B plus C. Okay, and then move on to the third layer. After A will be 2A, right? So we just write 2A. And then we have no B and C value here. Okay, now we move back to the second layer. So second layer, so after 2A, then next followed by 3A, isn't it? So 3A and then plus B. So B is here. Okay, so now the first layer is A plus B plus C. And then we move to third layer is 2A, and then move back to second layer, which is 3A plus B, right? So our next step here will be you need to find the value of A, B, and C respectively. Alright, so how do we find that? Okay, so in this case, we use the first number here. We always use the first number. Okay, so 2A equals to 1, and my A will be 1 over 2, right? And then next, 3A plus B, so 3A, A is 1 over 2 plus B will be equals to 1, right? So if you use your calculator, then you will get your B is negative 1 over 2, right? Then the last one, C, so we know that A is 1 over 2, B is negative 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 plus negative 1 over 2, which is minus 1 over 2, plus C, right? Equals to 5 here, okay? So we need to look at the first layer, alright? So our C will be 5 here, right? So our final step, Tn, as we know, quadratic sequence is an squared plus bn plus c, right? So we need to substitute value of a, b, and c inside. So a is 1 over 2, and then b is negative 1/2, right? So negative 1/2 n plus 5. Okay, this will be our final answer. Okay, so you might substitute the value n. So let's say for the first term, you substitute with 1 inside to check the answer, see whether you get 5 or not. Okay, so if you want to check, let's say for example the fourth answer, right? So you substitute n with 4, and then you will get 11 eventually, right? Okay, so let's move to second question here. Okay, second question here. So we have 12, 8, 0, negative 12, and negative 28. Okay, so as usual, we need to find the difference. So here will be 4, right? And then, no, here should be minus 4, okay? And then here is minus 8, okay? Then next is negative 12, and last one will be negative 16, okay? So then we keep on finding. So the difference here will be 4, here will be negative 4, and the last one will be negative 4 as well. Okay, so next, we can apply the formula. So the first layer is A plus B plus C. Then the third layer is 2A, right? And then the second layer will be 3A plus B. So we need to find the value of A, B, and C one by one. Okay. So 2A equals to negative 4, right? So my A will be negative 2, right? And then next, I want to find B now. So 3 A is negative 2 plus B, which is equals to negative 4. Okay, and then my B will be 2, right? If you use your calculator to find the answer. Okay, last one, the first layer A plus B plus C. So negative 2 plus 2 plus C equals to 12, right? So I will get C is 12 in this case. And we need to substitute back to our general term of the quadratic sequence, so which is an squared plus bn plus c. Okay, then our A is negative 2, then B is 2, and C is plus 12. So this will be our final answer for Tn. Okay, right, so far so good, yeah? So next, move on to our last example here. Okay, what if we have fraction? So don't worry, we can use the same method to solve it. Okay, so for this case, so we need to find the difference first. So if you use a calculator to type the answer, okay, so you take the second term minus the first term, you will get negative 6, right? And the next one will be negative 20 over 3. Then next one will be negative 22 over 3. Okay, then you need to keep on finding the difference here. So here is negative 2 over 3, right? If you take negative 20 over 3 minus negative 6. Okay, then the last one will be negative 2 over 3 as well. Okay, then we stop here, then we can apply the first layer. The formula is A plus B plus C, right? And then the third layer is 2A, then the second layer is 3A plus B. Okay, so next we need to find A. So 2A equals to negative 2 over 3. Our A will be, so if you use your calculator to type the value, you get negative 1 over 3, right? And then next one, so 3A, A is negative 1 over 3 plus B equals to negative 6, right? So our B will be negative 5. Okay, then last one, A plus B plus C, so which is negative 1 over 3 plus negative 5, which is minus 5, then plus C equals to 1, 2 over 3. Then you type in your calculator, you will get C equals to 7. Okay, so our final answer for Tn will be an squared plus bn plus c, right? And then our A is negative 1 over 3. Okay, then B is minus 5. Then C is 7. Okay, so here's the solution for Tn. Right? So next part, I've prepared some questions. So you all might try it, as we know that practice makes perfect, right? So let's give ourselves a try and then leave your answer in the comment below. Okay, so happy trying.
That's all for our video today. If you like this video, like it, share it among your friends, and most importantly is subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. I will see you on the next video. See you soon. Take care. Bye.